Now she knows all the great fashion trending in town. When it comes to talent, that's not all. She's very wise and intelligent, knows what she wants, so subscribe.
Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time, you are welcome. My name is Debbie. If you have not met me before, and this is your first time, to all of my old-time subscribers, the new ones, kundusi for you, kundusi for you all. Thank you so much for stopping by. I have to give you that kundusi. If you don't know about kundus, you guys, I think I need to share my story. It's actually on my story. If you have seen it, it's just a good laugh, to be honest. It's not that I'm making fun. I'm making fun, to be honest, because this man, Ebsolomo, he has a lot of money to actually employ a teacher, to actually get someone to teach him. He's not the only one that is a stark illiterate that became rich. A lot of all these people, eventually they employ the help of a teacher. They start teaching them from like ABC and everything, and before you know it, some of them are graduates. Take someone like Said Oshupa as example. This man now has a master's degree. This is somebody that couldn't speak. Same thing, Pasuma, Alhaji Wasiu Ayinde, like Ati Bebelo. See, this man has everything he needs to do all this thing. All he has to do is a kwagba, but he has to mess himself up. Anyway, you guys, it's just on a light note, and I really appreciate a few of you that could stop by. If you stop by and you're just passing by, please click the like button. Don't forget to thumbs up, because if you thumbs up, YouTube will promote my video. And I'm really sorry that I've been AWOL. I couldn't come last weekend and few other days. I think I might be doing a lot of shorts more. Maybe I'll be doing it short, or I should just find a way to register myself on TikTok, because I think this is where it's happening now. That's where stories are. And maybe I'll just do the TikTok and bring it to YouTube Shorts, or I should just stick to my YouTube. I will see what I'll do, because you guys, I'm trying to change occupation, so it's been really hard trying to juggle all of these things. Adult education is not easy, but at the same time, we move. Anyway, you guys, there's a lot of topic we have to discuss today. A lot of things has happened. So many things has happened, but I want to talk about this one. Let me start with, I started on a lighter note with MC Uloma, but there's this story that I saw that really, that story really breaks me. Should I say it breaks me, or should I say I feel really sad that this happened? I'm not going to share a video because it's a very sad story, but I just want to, say something. I know it's not easy in Nigeria for a lot of people to. I'm coming, you guys. Sorry. I know it's not easy for people to really help, especially hospitals and all of that. I know it's hard for them as well to actually really want to help people when they have a staff and all of them to pay, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's the story of this young lady and the husband. I don't know. His name is Folajimi, the husband of that pregnant woman, who was actually making a video. I think it was my husband that called my attention to this thing, and I saw it, and it was sad. But the reality is that I was really angry. I'm saying, no, that's so bad of them. They should have treated this woman, blah, blah, blah. I was going really off. And my husband said, see, if they do it for her, a lot of people will come, and it's going to be like that hospital will become like a bonanza hospital. So in everything I've seen and the people that have spoken about this thing, so what had happened is that this woman is in labor, and the husband took her to the closest hospital to them in that Acha. And when they got, there's a private hospital, they asked him to deposit 500,000 naira. So when they asked him to deposit this money, he doesn't have the money, and he decided to take his wife to another hospital. And I think they said the hospital he was in is like I can't remember the name, but he has to travel about 1.5 hours or 2 hours thereby to go to a general hospital. So this is where the problem is. I think the government need to find something, try and, even if it's just what you would call it, walk-in health center for a public, so that something like this will be prevented, because this woman eventually lost her life with the unborn child, and the man actually went in front of that hospital, showed the hospital. But I think what is that there should be more public help that people can really go to and find help there. May the soul of this wonderful departed woman rest in peace. The husband did everything he could. He did what the doctors, like if you call ambulance here, that somebody is not feeling okay, they will tell you to engage the person. This man was engaging the wife all through, like, stay with me, wake up. Like, he is not allowing her to actually sleep, so that she doesn't sleep off like that. She doesn't sleep away. He was constantly calling her name, engaging her all through. But at the end of the day, because of the distance, if you look at the distance, the traffic and everything. So may the soul of the departed rest in peace. I just want to bring that to your attention. Seriously, may Nigeria not happen to us. Sometimes a lot of prevented death always happen in our country. Like, this can be prevented, but God help us. God help us. So now we are moving on. Hey, should I first start with the story of what do you call her? The better person Natasha, or the husband snatcher Natasha? Make we start with the better person Natasha. Hey, have you guys heard? Hey, Natasha Apoti. She's dishing it hot, 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 hot. Natasha is dishing it hot, hot for for Akpabio and his cohorts. So they try to recall this woman. In the process of trying to recall the woman in Edo State, the INEC went. We saw a video of them. I made a video last time about it. I just follow the story of this woman because I see her as one of these strong women that people, the youths, need to look up to and emulate. But I believe all of this thing for Natasha Apoti Udua wouldn't be possible without mentioning his husband, her husband. Her husband was like that pillar, that rock that she was standing firm on. Because come to think of it, her husband is friends with all these Akpabio. Like, he see Akpabio as his brother. And looking at your brother drag your wife through all this mud, painting her as this woman that is trying to destroy your image, lying against you. You didn't do all of these things. And instead for them to go ahead and investigate, they shut down the investigation, which shows me there is more to it than meets the eye. So now the woman is saying that she has all the evidence of everything, because apparently this woman, a lot of things this woman is saying, I know her to be this person that loves her people. She has been doing a lot for her constituents. Even before becoming the senator, she has done a lot for Kogi State entirely. So when she's saying all of this thing, I'm thinking, would this woman have evidence? But then I realized she's a lawyer. So being a lawyer, she knows the consequences of all these things she's saying openly. This thing can come back to hurt her if she doesn't have proof, evidence, things to back all her claims up. But I think she does. Let me play this video for you. This is what this woman is alleging now. This woman is alleging that Yaya Bello, governor of Kogi State, this is what she's alleging they are trying to do to her. Let me share the screen. You listen yourself. Okay. Let me share the screen of that.
and I'm saying this openly as well. On the 14th day of March, at about 10:30 p.m. On the 14th day of March, at about 10:30 p.m., I got calls that Governor Yahaya Bello was with Akpabio. That night. Now let me say this now. On the 14th of March at 10:30 p.m., mind you, 2 days before that, which was on the 12th, Akpabio had called Governor Dodo on the phone that he should commence my recall. But Governor Dodo told him it would be impossible. No, hold on. This was what Governor Dodo said on the 12th. Listen. He said,
with her full chest, she's mentioning their name and the conversation they had.
Oh, no,
Hey,
no,
this woman,
no.
she has balls.
on the 12th of March, Akpabio spoke to Governor Dodo to recall me. But he told him to be impossible because the masses are with her,
Yes,
the people are with her. But Akpabio was not satisfied. He then sent for Yahaya Bello. And it was actually Senator Asukwo from Cross River that drove Yahaya Bello from Hilton Hotel. I was informed of everything. And when I got to know, hold on, the meetings was in two folds. He told him to commence my recall. And that he was going to fund it. Of course, monies changed hands that night. The second thing he told him was that he should try and kill me. I didn't make this public, but I wrote to the IG of police. And Akpabio told Yahaya Bello, I am saying, standing by what I've said. He told him that he should make sure that killing me does not happen in Abuja. It should be done here. So it will seem as if it's the people that killed me here. I didn't make that public, but we did notify the security agencies of that. I called on the media houses. I called on This Day, I called on Punch, I called on a number of apps that I know. I tried to get them publish the information ahead of time. That look, this is the nature of the meeting. They are going to commence my recall. But of course, the print media, if you don't have evidence, they will not be able to put it out. So they said, Natasha, do you have any evidence that your recall is being planned? I said, I don't have any evidence, but I know that the meeting took place and this was what transpired. But you see, 3 days after, the recall started and they called me, oh, you said it. I said, I did tell you that this was going to happen. But what is it now for us? We saw what happened. They came around, deceived our women that there was an empowerment program going on. They told them to come out. Then I will say this, and I'm saying this openly as well. On the 14th day of March, at about 10:30 p.m. On the 14th day of March, at about 10:30 p.m., I got calls that Governor Yahaya Bello was with Akpabio.
Who are these people telling her
Let me say
everything
this now.
in secret?
On the 14th of March at 10:30 p.m., mind you, 2 days before that, which was on the 12th, Akpabio had called Governor Dodo on the phone.
Anyway, you guys, let me.
That he should commence my recall.
Let me stop.
But Governor Dodo.
Okay, so you've heard it. I think I mentioned a little bit of that because he's only a blind person or somebody that doesn't know how all this politics situation works that would believe that this does not have the hand of Akpabio in it. Like, it's very, very obvious. And thank God, you know, a few days after INEC said, oh, we got the signature we need. At some point, they said, oh, they've not confirmed the signature. Then the following day, they said, oh, we've confirmed the signature. The recall is going to progress. Fortunately for them, Unfortunately, this woman went to her town, and you know what happened? They tried to stop her. And this woman just make that song happen. They never see me coming. Jo, 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 jo. Jo, jo, jo. This woman flew in with helicopter. I don't know how she did it. Do you know what happened? The governor of Kogi State, they told the citizen that this woman is inciting violence simply because start going around that she's coming to our constituents. So they implement curfew, they ask people not to go out, like there's curfew, they put the security agents out. If you listen to what she said that Akpabio told Yaya Bello that it should be done in Kogi, not anywhere else, so that it's going to look like our home people actually get rid of her simply because they don't want her anymore. But thank God that did not happen. I was watching Rufai the other day. They brought in some two men. It's not actually, I think it's Dr. Abati. And those two men were from Kogi Central. One is actually other party. I think it was SDP or something like that. They spoke passionately about this woman. They spoke about how this woman has helped the community, that this woman has exceeded everything she promised our constituents. Now she's even doing more than what she promised. The empowerment, the way she has turned a school that has been abandoned, that even that school, Yaya Bello maybe went to the school or something like that, and the school was abandoned. This woman repaired the school, make the school a, heart of the Kogi now, whereby is a boarding school and is really doing well. She bought equipment, she equipped the place, repaired the place, and turned it to a very good school. How do you get rid of someone like that? How do you plan to do it? They plan to do it, and this woman thought this is the only way, but they tried to prevent her from not coming. So this woman, there was let me see if I can share the screen. I'm coming. Let me see if I can share the screen of what they said, because they said, oh, she's inciting violence, and they ask security agents to take action. Like, how? Why? I don't understand. What she's saying is right then, because what if security just say, oh, because she's here, we can just do this, we can do that? If you get what I'm saying, like what she's alleging, can't they just do that? When you said that someone is inciting violence and you already gave the security opportunity to make sure to stop it? I don't know. So this is what was in the news. Kogi accuses Natasha of inciting violence, urges security agency to take action. Take action like what? Shoot her down or what? I don't understand, to be honest. So then this woman realized that there's a lot of security agency on the road. Everywhere is full of this security and all that. So what did she do? They never see her coming. This woman, he came in helicopter. She outsmarted them. She really outsmarted them. Let me see if I can use Adiola's clip. Let me see if I can use Adiola's clip. Oh my God. It was really, really interesting to see, to be honest. It was interesting to see, like, how do you try to stop someone? Let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm not going to play her. I just want to.
I'm so excited. But let's go back a little bit. I don't know. Maybe somebody can help me in the comment section by explaining to us exactly why the government of Kogi is afraid of Senator Natasha. Maybe somebody can help us out in the comment section. Exactly why is the governor of Kogi, the whole government of Kogi, why are they afraid of Auntie Natasha?
I don't know.
Hey, God. Did anybody else see that?
Why are they trying to shut this woman up by fire, by thunder? Like, they will do anything. They will go to any length to actually shut this woman up. But this woman is not going to go away easily. They think it's one of these politicians that you can just easily get rid of. This woman told them, it is my father's land. Me, I will come here. There's nothing that will stop me. You know, this woman came. A lot of people have been coming out. Like, there's no way they can recall this woman. The people in our state loves her. They love her so much. If you see the turnout, let me see if I can actually see when she was returning back. Yeah, that's when she was leaving back. No, she came in helicopter and she left in helicopter. Odo good her husband. Kudos to that man try. Because I know it will be like a plan between him and the wife. Like, you can't leave your people hanging. You have to show up. You have to show them that they cannot stop you. And that's what happened. And when this woman show up, the story changed. Oh, this is when she was going back. Look at the people. See how joyful. See how happy. See the way they were waving. They were so happy. Even when she landed, they were shocked. Everybody was so chilled. They couldn't believe that this woman would make it to that rally. She did. And she spoke. See the happiness. Like, who are the people that signed the record then? If people are jubilating like this, who are the people that actually signed the record? That's what I want to know. Who signed the record? Those people that signed the record, let them come. You know, I was talking to you about two guys that went to Arise TV, speaking to Dr. Abati on Arise TV about this situation. Those men said that the government tried to shut her up, but it didn't work out because our people really loves her. That all these record, the people that signed, aside from them using fraudulent behavior, fraudulent information to gather them around so that they can recall this woman, the moment they knew, they were in no way, we are not recalling the only good senator that is there to help us. So then they knew it's already become really fraudulent. And this lady, I can't remember her name again, saying that, oh, the game is the game. How are you playing game with people's life? Why would you turn this thing to game? Because that is the behavior of your puppet master. They believe everything is game to them. As far as you can game the system, then it's fine. So this woman, she disgraced them. Oh, she disgraced them. She really embarrassed them. And before you know it, hey, what do we see the following day? Hey, my people. It's so funny because at the end of the day, you know, don't give up. I know it's the fight is going to be a long, hard fight for her, but with a lot of people behind her, I think she can win the fight. I believe she can, because with what those two men said about this woman, they said even if she tried to go for governorship of Kogi State, people will vote for her. See, that's what happened after she showed up in Kogi State. And this man said, the crowd that we saw, I saw the crowd that was like, whoa, that those are like 10%. That what the government did, it actually affected our people to come. There is only about 10-20% of the people that was able to show up. And some of them had to trek for 7 hours because the government stopped buses, all these public transportation from walking, Keke Marua, even the Okada, like none is working, that these people was trekking. Some trekked for 7 hours just to go to where the rally is going to take place. And they thought it's not going to take place, but this woman, they never see me coming. George. This woman show up and INEC changed tone. INEC said that they reject the petition to recall Senator Natasha. So is she not winning? She's winning. Anyway, I'm so happy for her. I'm glad that she's not letting up. She's not giving up. She keeps fighting. And just recently now, she was saying that she has proof. That, let me see if I can quickly share that. And I move on to the next story. We have a lot to talk about, oh my guys, my people. We have so much to talk about. I'm gonna. Okay, so let's go to because that
The helicopter, that was my husband's idea.
See?
It was a last
Don't
minute
go
thing.
make it happen.
I have seen the prohibition of fishing activities and water activities, and the ban of convoys into, and also a list of checkpoints that were suddenly propped up, you know, barring entrance into my senatorial district, that is Ibilo to Kogi, Auchi into Okene, Abuja, Lokoja, Okene Road, Akure, Ikare, axis into like all the roads were barricaded.
Wow.
And I knew that, okay, there was going to be trouble. So my husband was like, you know what, we can actually get a helicopter to land us right into our compound, because we do own the land opposite our village home. And that's how we got in. Wow. And I think with that move, we broke no law. And the people gathered right in my compound. The road you see us walking through, I constructed that road. So that's not the government road or facility. So I broke no law. I'm a good citizen of Nigeria, a law-abiding one at that. I'm sure you can attest to me.
The idea of the helicopter, where did that idea come from?
Their brain. Money good, oh, and you need to have someone powerful behind you. That was salute. That man out dog. The man just, okay, let's do it this way. So which law did she break? They will try to frame it that, oh, she broke the law, she did this, she did that. But thank God this one did not work. It doesn't mean they will stop planning. So I hope Natasha is like, you know, few steps ahead of her. If you are a Kogi resident or Kogi people, look into what this woman has done for your community. And we need a lot more of this kind of woman in politics, because if we have people like this, I believe the democracy might be able to, you know, resemble what democracy is. Because to me, all this democracy, it looks like a scam. You can't even see anything bad about these people. They will arrest you. The other day, I was just scrolling through today. Is it today or yesterday? When I was preparing for this video, then I saw that Jonathan Goodluck's wife arrested about 15 people. Let me see if I could find that article. It's about 15 people that were still in the custody simply because they make fun of Jonathan Goodluck's wife. Can you imagine that? Nigeria is like, I can't even believe it. Why would you keep some people in prison? Do you know when Jonathan Goodluck has left, Buhari has done 8 years afterwards? Tinubu is like half through. That's about 10 years. Wow. That's crazy. Crazy. Let me see if I can find that. I think let me see if I can find it. Some people are wicked though, and this woman is sleeping. Doesn't care what happened to all these people. Why will you put people in prison for that long? Simply because of what? Because you have power to do it. Nah. Nigeria, God help us. Oh, when you say God help us, make Nigeria no happen to us. This is what they meant by saying that. Because this is crazy. This is really crazy. I was looking at it. I think is what's the name of this guy again? I forgot his nickname, that is always doing daddy in a skit like this. It was the one that shared that story about these people that has been in the custody of I don't even think they would have done their case or anything like that, because they just locked them up in there. It's crazy. It's crazy. Something needs to be done. We can't continue to live like this and think that we have a country, because what it is Nigeria is like there was a country. There is no country right now. Because how can you leave people in prison for like 10 years or over simply because they make fun of you, or simply because you believe they stole something from you? I think that is what he is like. She believed they stole something from her and she left them in prison to be rotting in prison. At least let them go to court. Let the court decide whether these people are at fault or they are not, whether they steal the gold or not. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to be all of them that come together and steal this gold. It's going to be maybe one person, and you are punishing a lot of other people. Anyway, let's move on and go to the other Natasha. Natasha Osawuru. Osawuru, changing her name to Idibia. But before I go on there, I quickly want to, I already shared this on my story because I was like, ooh, I was so happy when I saw that finally this girl is up. To be honest, I know there will still be more to all of these. I'm going to add, let me see. I'm going to just show it a little because even the short story I presented, they told me that something is wrong, blah, blah, blah. I have to declare. I don't know. Whoever made that video has put like a copyright stuff on it, and you can't really freely share it. So even though she shared it on her page, but I believe hopefully they try to monetize it for her. I don't know. So I'm not going to show a lot of it. If you want to actually see the video, you can check it on my, what do you call it? You can check it on my YouTube story or shorts. What do you call that? Short? Yeah, YouTube short. You can check it on my short because I literally share it on my short. After all, it's not that I'm making money on it or anything like that. So anyway, this is her. I'm not going to put the audio. This is her. She looks good. She looks well felt. She doesn't look like someone that has been going through it. If you know her, she's slim. She's like a petite frame. I was quite surprised, like the space of time for her to look this good. Like I was shocked, like God. But at the same time, I know deep inside she will still be going through it, especially with this Mumu and Domba, promoting each other. It's just so surprising. Like people tends to love some celebrity than the other. I know that is the case with a lot of people, but I'm just saying, like, why? Because the thing that what do you call him? What's this guy that he still couldn't get away with it all this while? Yule Doche, people are still dragging him. Even when this situation of Annie Dibia happened, people were still dragging Yule Edoche. But a lot of people were not dragging Two-Face. They keep saying, oh, yeah, you just want to move on. When marriage is not working, yeah, you move on. That's what he is. You move on. It doesn't matter. Yeah, at the end of the day, honey is problematic as well. And I'm like, oh, so Two-Face has two heads. Eh? And that Natasha or Sawuru or Natasha, what is she called? Why is the girl changing like a chameleon? If you see this girl today, she looks different. If you see her the next day, she looks different. All the time that I've seen this lady, she has never looked the same. Like you will see her today, she's looking entirely like like I'll be thinking, oh, is that another lady with Two-Face? No, it's actually her. She's always looking different. She's one face today, another face tomorrow. One face today, another face tomorrow. And I'm like, why is this girl always changing? It's really strange. Like, how can you be changing? I know you change clothes. It's okay to change clothes. Face showing. Like, why is your face changing? That's the part I don't understand. So that's Annie living her life, and I hope that the good people around her that makes her to still maintain her steez like this, I pray that they continue to stay with her. I pray her children continue, even as young as they are. I pray that she will continue to see strength through her children. Like, oh, I have these kids to look after. I need to gather my strength. I can't give up on them. I can't give up on them. I hope she can continue to use that as a point of contact to keep going. Because see, it might look like, oh, she's okay, nothing is happening. Behind her smiles, behind her smile is pain. Especially with all these, what do you call them? These nonsense people always acting out. You know, the other day they went to a designer. But before I show you that designer part, I just want to show you this. Like Two-Face is more or less like depreciating. Even you, Ledoche, still look okay to me. A lot of people were just saying that, oh, Kadare, Judy Austin has taken all her glory. That every glory Yule Edochie has is May Edochie that gave him that glory. And before you know it, the glory is gone, is no more there. But truth be told, I don't understand how Two-Face moved from. How did he move from something like Annie? Because see, a lot of people say, oh, Annie is not that beautiful. But how do you move from Annie to this? And I'm going to show you like maybe two faces of this lady. You know, Two-Face. I call the relationship, you know, Two-Face is in a relationship with a woman of different faces, or a woman of many faces, because this lady has many faces. It's crazy. Like the faces she has so many faces. You can't even pinpoint like this is a real face. You can't say this is a real face. This girl, I don't know whether she's always toned or what. She will never even wear a real face without sunglasses, even in the darkest of the night. What is this? Like, it looks like throwback. See, can you see? What is this? Why does this thing look like a throwback of Two-Face? Because when I was looking at it, it looks like it's the throwback of Two-Face. Like it's his throwback. And with the 90s or 70s outfit that this lady is wearing. Look at him. He doesn't even look, he looks like the shadow of himself. I don't know whether he's had something to drink here. So that's the legendary Two-Face right now. So let me show you another video of this lady. Then you see what I'm saying. Maybe it's just me, but this lady she's a woman of many faces. She's a woman of different colors. She's a woman of different color. And she's trifling as well. She is trifling. If you ask me, she's trifling. Because you are not married to someone. You just decided to, you know, change your name to their name. Do you know this lady changed her name to Two-Face's surname? And Honey can actually sue. I think that the Freeze made a video about that, saying that this lady needs to pull down that video because Annie can sue her. And it's true, because Judy Austin was sued, even though they still act. They told the court that it's just acting, that everything they were doing is acting, that is not real. Okay, so this is another video. Come and tell me if I'm just tripping, that this lady is not a woman of many coat and many color. This is when, this one, I'm going to play the audio because there's something I caught right there that I really want you to hear.
Uncle! These are invitations. Brother. Happy all of you. You are the best for me. Those are you, my God, here. All of the best for you.
Please, if you try to listen properly, talk about wedding. Remember, maybe it's my ear, I know, but I heard it.
Alpha. How are you guys?
I don't think the divorce is final.
Who provoked you? Who provoked you?
Already, mother help you, my son. Please listen attentively.
In shopping, wearing this to Parliament on Monday.
They wait for the EP. I won't be ahead. EP and the now be super
See? Did you hear that? The body man said he's waiting for me. And he said, oh, you have when? And they said the wedding is September. I don't know if anybody else here can rewind it and listen. Everything said the wedding is September, and when Annie, a few days after was when Annie now released her own video. The likes, the comments was over 20,000 or close to 20,000. The way people rush to this comment section to actually encourage her, to actually tell her how beautiful she looks. You know, I know all this thing is like a dopamine for her to feel good, you know, when you talk about feel good. But at the same time, don't forget that Yoruba will say, Toba kojú sí ẹ wàá toba kọ̀yìn sí ẹ wàá toba kù wọ nìkan wàá tèrò ààrẹ ẹ̀ pa. If you understand what I'm saying, in Yoruba, what it means is that at the end of the day, everybody is going to go. It's going to be you and your thoughts, you and your life alone. Nobody is going to be there with you. So I hope Annie can continue in this journey, you know, make sure she doesn't slip back into drug or whatever it is that she went to rehab for. I just pray she can stay strong for her kids. So this is the Honorable Sawuru. Did you see Honorable Natasha Idibia? Like how a 31-year-old is literally fighting to be somebody else's, you know, someone else's surname. I don't get it. And a lot of people are actually not seeing it. This lady is a pick-me-sha, and Two-Face is an opportunity. Say whatever you want to say. I think Two-Face is just looking to branch into politics, and it thinks that this Natasha or Sawuru or whatever will be able to help. But I don't think it will help, because it will get a better chance staying with a celebrity wife that people already know and say that, yes, I want to contest. I think it will stand a better chance than the route, because the Two-Face not see Yul Edochie what Yul Edochie has been reduced to. Yul Edochie has been reduced to nothing. Like, this guy believed that he's something. No, it's not, because if you see comments, even though he has his own people that likes him, but he's lost a lot of things. I'm telling you. He's lost a lot of endorsements. A lot of people are not supporting him. It's more or less like losing 50% of your fan base. What does that do to your brand? It destroys your brand. And that is what Two-Face literally did here. Like, you see the outcome of Yul Edochie. Why will you put yourself in that position as well? I just pray the thing ends well for him, but I don't think it will, to be honest. Even if it's this lady that said, okay, we are divorcing, but obviously he was the one. Everybody knows that Annie will put her life down to get Two-Face out of any trouble. She will lay her life on the ground, because the young famous Africa that I watched the last time, just the recent one, I'm telling you, the way she's still going about this guy, but Two-Face is claiming that they've been separated for how long, I don't know. But the thing is that even when they did their renewal of vow, if what the blogs are saying is correct, this lady has been in his life since then, because there was a video, I showed it in my previous live video, whereby this lady, Two-Face kids, his two daughters and the two sons from pastor's wife, they were on a trip. They were on a ferry boat. I don't know where they were going. This Natasha was there. This Natasha is like trying to fulfill a young child's dream. That's what he is. You know, when young kids are like in because I believe maybe she would be in primary school when Two-Face started raining or something. And maybe when she got to secondary, she's like, oh, I wish this man can be my husband. And you know, the age difference, like, oh, it can be possible. So for her to now see that it is possible, she went all crazy about it, and she turned herself to pick-me-sha. And this is what that is.
File. If you start answering in Dibia, this is to the honorable, my humble opinion, I'm not a lawyer or a judge. Don't you think that Annie can sue and say, because they're not divorced,
of course they're not,
you led to the demise of her marriage,
this other lady was doing,
and if she wins, she can make you pay compensation?
Yeah.
Just a thought. Ask your lawyer.
You can do that. You Yeah. She actually has the right to do that. I think May Edochie did the same. She did the same. She actually sued Judy Austin for damages, for ruining her marriage, and Judy Austin already started bearing the name on her Instagram page as well. So it was quite easy to be able to sue somebody like that. Anyway, I just hope that Annie Dibia find peace, find consolation in her children, be able to move on with grace, just like May Edochie did. And I hope that, good things coming her way is going to change her perspective that she need this man before she can actually amount to anything, because all her life she built it around this two-face. And the woman of many faces and many color is now the woman of the house. And this lady is not letting go. Even when the mama cry out, my son, at the end of the day, this lady, Ashake, want to get Ashake little law. Because now, Edochie does all kind of crazy things just to get attention of blogs so that they can repost him. Or Edochie is now one way. That's the way I see it with Edochie. So now let's move on to the last topic of the day. Alaja shine onigolu and Auntie Tope Alabi Emi Mimo sọ pé kí n gbẹ́nu down, Emi mo ní kí n gbẹ́nu sọ́hùn. So on this one, I don't know, you hate it, like it, but I'm going to tell the truth. Let's listen to what Lizzie did. Even though Lizzie has given a lot of statements on her page, but this is the only part that the blog carve out. But I want to play it to you guys. Sorry, not this one. I'm trying to share. I'm coming. And Tope Alabi Raja, because I know this is not going to be the end. This is not going to be the end. And Tope Alabi, she don't buy market. Tope Alabi don't buy market. I've never seen someone insulting. Yeah, I've seen Yoruba people are like that. You are insulting someone and you are still saying, and Tope, and Tope, the way she been saying, and Tope. Okay, I'm coming, you guys. I need to. Auntie me top. Lizzie is crazy. Lizzie is crazy. Auntie me top. Why you are destroying someone? Calling her Auntie a top. Lizzie.
I'm more holier than you. Auntie me top. Tabak kaleni meji. Ma bini pekin impact in society. I'm more holier than you, Auntie me. I have impacted life than you. I have empowered people than you, Auntie me.
Exactly.
Tebale empower society. I have done more good. I have had more values to the society than you. Auntie me timbani kin kawo ma lo. Any timbani kin ka odun wa koja lo. Ko so Auntie me egbagbe. I have done well.
And you said she didn't impact anything.
I have done beautifully well. I am pure.
I've done great for
you.
you.
Teba judge mi mo dupe ko Ọlọ́run o judge mi àti mi. Ọlọ́run o dàbí èyàn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ní mo ṣẹ̀yìn, inú mi dùn pé mi ò fọjọ́ kan bú yín rí. Mi ò rí bí tó ti ń gbé yín ṣubú kí n wá dúró síbẹ̀ kí n máa rún yín. Ní gbogbo ìgbà tẹ́ bá ní trial time lórí cyberspace àti mi Tọ́pẹ́ máa ń dúró tán ni.
Defender of the universe.
Láti pè pé àti Tọ́pẹ́ ṣe rí bí mo ṣe no, let God pay me back. Mo rí táwọn kan sọ pé ó ń dùn ó ń bọ̀ wá fún Tọ́pẹ́ mi ní wá fún yín.
Ilé nǹkan.
Tí n bá wá fún yín àwọn tó ń jẹ lábẹ́ yín ṣe kébi pa wọ́n ni. Mi ní bú yín. Mo fẹ́ bú yín fún. We have the same story. We came from zero and we are together here today up there.
Jesus is Lord.
If God want to judge you, let him go and judge you out there. Not through me. Mo fẹ́ wo wájú kí n wẹ̀yìn ní gbogbo ayé mi. Mi ò fẹ́ kí ẹ̀dá kan tó ní talent àbí tó níṣẹ́ ọwọ́ kó tọwọ́ mi ṣubú. mi ò fẹ́ ẹ lọ bèrè sister mi kan wà lórí Facebook wọ́n ń pè ní èmi ni máa pè lọ́nà rẹ̀ bo nígbìdí ẹ lọ bèrè sóyè kí lórúkọ sister mi nígbìdí ẹ náà o Tóyìn ìlú ọ̀gbọ̀gbẹ́ lọ bè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó gbé bẹ̀rẹ̀ mọ́mì mi wá ó ṣépè fọ́tà mi ó ṣépè fọ́tà àwọn ọmọ mi ó ṣèkà fọ́tà mi àwọn tó ń gbèjà ọjọ́ tó gbógun tì nítorí pé ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ business I stood for her.
Àbí
Gbogbo ẹ̀dá tó fẹ́ dìde ogun sí mo ní ẹjọ́ ó ń ṣe fracas tẹ́lẹ̀ kó wá ṣe fracas mọ́ ó fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká fílẹ̀ kó ṣiṣẹ́ o ẹ má bu ẹ fílẹ̀ o ẹ jẹ́ kó jọyàn wá tá à ń ṣiṣẹ́ o a ti jèrè ọkọ̀ kan nìyẹn o nínú àwọn oní fracas I'm more holier than you àti mi tọpẹ́ tábà kálé ní méjì má bí.
Okay, so let me just pause the audio and and continue to speak about this. So in this situation, I'm gonna explain. At the end of the day, I think Tope Alabi is at fault here, but hear me out. Don't go off on me. That's so far the information I have. Tope Alabi is at fault. Yes, to some extent, and I know she will not say anything. That's another thing I know. But while Lizzie is going off, I can say, yeah, maybe it's valid. And I'm not I'm not a fan of Lizzie, to be honest, because she just dragged Ogwenye, she just dragged it through the mud by going into this fracas world, turning herself to blogger Ojiji. To her, she believes, she's doing something greater, but she will know deep down that she should be beyond where she is with her social media presence and everything, because now she has that presence, but a lot of people hate and drag her, and a lot of times I believe she caused it. So with this situation, to be honest, except staying about Lizzie Ojebi, no, she's not at fault. So let me explain to you. This is what they said happened. Lizzie Anjorin's fans abroad, home and abroad, let me say home and abroad, but they say people abroad, they decide to surprise Lizzie for her birthday. You know the way people call Tope Alabi for, even if their wife give birth, they will call Tope Alabi. Funke Akindele, she has surprised Funke Akindele so many times. She has surprised few other people. And I think they pay her, someone will pay for her to come and perform. She is a gospel artist, but that's her livelihood. Anyway, long story short, they said Lizzie fans, they gather and they decided to surprise Lizzie with Tope Alabi simply because they know that Lizzie loves Tope Alabi so much. The song, obviously, a lot of people love Tope Alabi songs, and when they contributed the money, they eventually paid Tope Alabi to 2.5 million, even though the receipt Lizzie was showing says 4 million, but apparently someone in that group has scammed the others, saying that they paid Tope Alabi 4 million, but it's apparently 2.5 million because Tope Alabi has returned that money. So what had happened is that they didn't tell Tope Alabi who she's coming to surprise. They just say, oh, we want you to come and help us surprise someone for their birthday. I don't know how that happened, that she doesn't even have a clue of who she's coming to surprise. So they said when Tope Alabi got there and realized that it was Lizzie, Tope Alabi told the driver to go back. Like Tope Alabi says, she's not coming out of the car. She's not performing there. She will return their money, and she returned the money, which look like, because the Lizzie is saying now that they don't have anything that is hanging, because come to think of it, Lizzie has offended a lot of people. Lizzie has done so many things to so many people. So I know she offended a lot of people, but in this situation, I've never seen anything that happened between her and Tope Alabi. So I don't know why Aunt Tope decide not to perform for her, despite already being paid. Like, even people you don't know, you will still do your performance. What has Lizzie done for you that you decide not to perform for her? I don't know. I just want to know that, because that is what people said. So in this situation, I believe is wrong. I saw a lot of people supporting and Tope Alabi saying that, oh, Lizzie is wrong for doing this, for doing that. After all, someone can perform for whoever they want. It's a different thing if they bring it to her and she already asked them, please Tell me who I'm performing for. And she told them there and then, I don't want to perform for this person. But it's a different thing that you got there. You now realize it was this person and you said you don't want to perform. I will continue to say the truth. For me, I think it's wrong. And also, what did Lizzie do to Auntie Tope Alabi? So that is Auntie Tope Alabi. This situation is her fault, but Lizzie needs to take it easy with her bragging. She brags too much. Like, oh, gaju, adiemoka gatole. And Stockpile has never imparted life. She has imparted a lot of life with her songs. Do you know how many people that Toti Dori or Ikorita ko yemimo? Do you know how many people are at that junction that they don't even know what to do with their life? They are at that junction that things just look so bad, and they will play Tokpel Alabi song, and that song will uplift them from that space. They will continue to play it, and that song is going to help them. So saying that you've imparted life more than Tokpel Alabi is just bragging. Is bragging, and Tope Alabi has imparted life all over the world. What has you imparted life with? With Ekpe, with Afoshe, with all these nonsense that you do on social media. Yes, you've done yours, you've done your quota, you've helped people, you've helped, and you've told us every time. You never let people forget it. The thing about Lizzie is that she lies too much, and I think she get carried away, and she immerses herself in this bragging, bragado situation that she kind of forget herself. Like, people know you, people know your capacity. Why are you trying to say like you are Otedola or Dangote, saying that Tope Alabi has never imparted life? You have imparted life more than her. It's only people that wants to eat from her that she's imparting. No, she's impacting life with her songs. Have you listened to some of her songs? Have you listened to the storytelling ability of her songs? At the end of the day, yes, she's wrong for what she did, but coming out to brag, just say that, and Stockwell, Timmy, yes, I love you, I don't need you. Even the statement she put out before has already sorted everything. You insulted her by saying that you don't need her, which is true. But coming out and saying that she has not imparted life, you have imparted life better than her, it's just bragging to me. So anyway, I'm going to leave here. I think I've been on here for almost an hour now. I would like what you guys think. I would like to hear what you guys think about all the stories I've shared. And if you have anything to share with me, you guys, you can share it to me on my Instagram, DEBBIEFASHSTYLE. And please, 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 if you come across this video, please don't forget to thumbs it up. I need your help to get to that monetization back. Please, guys, I know it's hard, but I could get there. I can do it. Even if nothing is going to stop me from getting to that stage back. It's hard to have something and see it being snatched away from you due to a circumstance, situation you could not control, the circumstances that you can't control, and trying to get back to that space is very hard. It's very difficult to sit down and be chatty, but I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that please help me share this video, help me thumbs it up. When you thumbs it up, YouTube will share it. When you don't and it doesn't have that much of a thumbs up, they won't share it simply because they are not going to make money on it. I really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless you, and kundus to you if you stay to this moment. Kundus for you. Anyway, you guys do have a fantastic week. I'll try as much as possible to be doing maybe shorts like I explained in the beginning. I don't want to go into this rambling again. If I find a story intriguing, interesting, or I really want to share, I will share it on my short, or I'm trying to see how I can be making a short kind of video about it. I think you have more than 1 minute now, which is good. So please, guys, don't forget, thumbs it up. If you have a story that you really want my opinion about, I will really want to hear you. Send it to my DM on Instagram. I check that often, at least, but still, I check that. And more so, what again? You guys, I will see you next week Sunday. Let me say next week Sunday. I'm gonna make that live video every Sunday permanent. If I can, infuse one of the days, if I check my school timetable, then if I can put in some of the days that I'm not having tests, because I do tests like 3 times, 2 times, 4 times in a week. So if I'm not having any, I could do the live video. Aside from that, I won't be able to do it. I can do short because I'm knackered most of the time. Anyway, you guys, thank you. I want to hear what you think about Natasha Apoti, the real Natasha, the Natasha of Kogi State, and the fake Natasha, Natasha Osawuru, the Dibia Pikmisha, Natasha Pikmisha, Two-Face, Natasha, Two-Face with Natasha of many faces. And what do you think about Auntie Tope Alabi and Lizzie Anjorin? Do you think Auntie Tope did right by leaving the event simply because it's Lizzie? Because a lot of people were saying that she's supporting Funke Akindele. I want to hear what you guys think about this. But for me, I think Auntie Tope is wrong in this situation. And Lizzie will always make everything right about her, because Jare, but coming out and saying Auntie Tope has done this, it looks so stupid to me. At the end of the day, you impart life, she imparts life. It doesn't have to be competition of who imparted life most. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you in my next video. And don't forget, give this video a thumbs up. Please, please, please share it. I will appreciate if you can share it, And if you have any story to share with me, don't forget, look at these things scrolling past. Those are my social. Please just leave the message to me and I will look it up, research about it. And if it's something really interesting and we can learn, I don't like to just talk about story. I really want to learn from things. So I will share it and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
So subscribe and get that gist with the one and only DEBBIEFASHSTYLE. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So subscribe and get that gist with the one and only